What began as a routine attempt to file a complaint turned into a shocking confrontation. A disabled man entered a local police station, determined to speak with a supervisor about what he believed was mistreatment. But instead of getting answers, he ended up in handcuffs. As tensions rose, the man demanded to speak directly with the captain or chief, refusing to leave until his concerns were acknowledged. He repeatedly invoked his First Amendment right to protest, standing his ground in the public lobby. The officers, however, showed little interest in resolving the issue. One officer curtly informed him that his complaint had already been closed and told him to pursue other legal options. When the man pressed further, accusing them of avoiding accountability, things quickly escalated. The situation reached a boiling point when an officer cursed at the man, claimed he was disrupting operations, and placed him under arrest. Despite no clear violation of any law, what followed was a powerful clash between civil rights and police authority. Watch how it all unfolds, and share your opinion in the comments.
Like I said,
say that again.
this is a private
Say it again.
If you refuse
This is a convenience store. It's a truck stop, a highway convenience store. They're trying to enforce something that they cannot enforce because this is not a liquor store. So go play with yourself in your car, rookie. Fuck you with me. They already ruined my fucking dinner. Now you're gonna ruin it too? Know who the fuck you people think you are. And remember, you have no qualified immunity. You put your hands on me and I will sue your ass until you're fucking golden gray. He told me to leave, I'm leaving. Have a great day. What are you putting your hands on? Your gloves on for? Huh?
Sir, we have to identify you at this
No, you don't. I'm leaving. He said for me to leave, so I'm leaving. You better call your supervisor because you guys have no qualified immunity. Learn how to be professional. If you don't know how to be professional, take that shit off and go home. And what's his name and badge number?
They're twins. I don't know what she's doing. Sorry. I don't.
We have a supervisor on the way, sir. Right?
And get out of my face then.
I'm right in your face.
You're pretty damn close. He told me to leave, I'm leaving.
Refusing to identify yourself.
I don't have to identify myself. It's called the Fifth Amendment.
I think that
The
was
Fourth Amendment, sorry about that. Yeah, Fourth Amendment. And if you fucking arrest me under color of law, then that falls under the 14th Amendment.
okay.
Violating my fucking rights under color of law. Okay? He told me to leave, I'm leaving.
Give me your name.
Now you're keeping me now you're keeping me here, illegally detaining me.
You are detained right now because you're refusing to identify.
For what reason?
They want you criminally trespassing.
Well, how? He asked me to leave, I'm leaving.
You know what a criminal trespass is?
No, I do. It's a piece of fucking paper that doesn't mean a goddamn thing.
Okay. So at this point, you're not allowed to leave until you're identified. You are detained.
Okay.
Is your wife the registered owners? Is that Adolia?
I don't answer questions. Name and badge number. Why are you putting on your gloves, shoemaker? Huh? You getting ready to go hands on? Oh, it sure does act like it when you guys put your gloves on. Oh, okay, yeah. And this one too. You tell him, Gordo. Where's the BCSO helicopter like last time? Come on. Huh? Where's your SWAT? Come on. Let's do that again. Huh? Don't look at me like that, you condescending piece of shit. Fuck you. Then turn around and go fucking look at somebody else, motherfucker. Think you're a badass because you got a badge on your chest. Citizen? Of course not. That's not what you do. Think you're a badass, don't you?
You look at people when you talk to people. That's how conversations.
You're not talking to me, motherfucker. Why are you staring at me? Better look up that statute. It pertains to liquor stores, not convenience stores. Same issue from the Circle K at 98th Street. Well, I don't thank you for yours. Definitely. Didn't I? Huh? Yeah, I did. I know I did.
It's a letter of no trespass. This is your copy. Mr. How do you say it? Cazares? Cesar Cazares, born in Detain, date of birth 11/8/1961. This is for you. You can do whatever you want with it. Please just don't throw it on the ground. I'm going to cite you for littering. To inform you, you are no longer allowed back at 12605 Central, otherwise known as the Love's gas station, okay? If you step foot on these grounds, you will be arrested.
That's what I think of your CT.
You still want to speak to the sergeant?
I want you to get the fuck out of my way so I can leave. That's what I think of your CT.
You come back, you'll be arrested.
Fuck you! Shut the fuck up! Don't give me no directives! Don't give me any directives! Shut the fuck up!
Thanks, sir.
And I'm not leaving till you leave.
A man was quietly enjoying his dinner inside a convenience store when things took an unexpected turn. Multiple police officers suddenly arrived, claiming he looked suspicious and needed to leave the premises. A store employee told officers the man's behavior seemed unusual and that they no longer wanted him inside. Without resistance, the man calmly gathered his belongings and prepared to leave. But just as he attempted to exit, the officers abruptly demanded his ID. Knowing his rights, the man refused, pointing out that under the law, he wasn't required to provide identification simply for being asked to leave a private business, especially since he had committed no crime. When he requested the officers' names and badge numbers, they refused to verbally identify themselves, instead gesturing toward their uniforms and saying, "You can look here." And just as he stepped outside, one officer followed closely behind, slipping on gloves, a clear signal of potential escalation. What happened next will make you question how far some officers are willing to go. Watch the full video to see how the situation spirals and share your thoughts in the comments.
Start again from the part where you're no longer accepting complaints from my husband.
So, and I would be very clear on this, so there is no confusion. Every time we have an
Wait, I need you to say we are no. Okay.
I'm going to build to that
Okay.
point, so I'm going to say it very articulately,
Okay.
so there's no confusion. Every time we deal with your husband, that is a targeted attempt in order to interact with the police to make complaints. We're not going to.
You understand though, if your police were conducting themselves professionally, if they were not calling my husband an asshole, if they were not lying to both of us, we wouldn't be in this situation.
So there are other avenues for him, as I already explained earlier. He can go to the Attorney General's office if he believes we're not handling these complaints seriously, if we're not investigating them fully. He can file a lawsuit. Those are avenues to him that are legal avenues. Once we're at the point where I say you have no legal purpose in this building any longer and you are interfering with their operations and you need to leave,
Right.
at that point, he had to leave. He
But from
refused
your
to
own
leave.
admission, unfortunately, before I started recording, and that's why I'm doing this now, when you first came out here, you said that the complaint had already been filed and closed. Now, since I have articulated to you that that was not the reason we were here, not the original complaint, but it was in regards to Lieutenant Slawatiki saying that he could have hands put on him in one room, but not in the other, that made it some sort of difference. I understand that doesn't change what you're saying, but you understand why we were here for a different reason than what you originally thought. Because you came out saying the complaint was filed and closed.
Yeah, so,
But we hadn't even
what we're
filed
not
it yet.
doing is we're not just going to continue to do, okay, that complaint's closed, I'm doing a new complaint. Well, I don't like the way they talk to me, it's a new complaint, it's a new
Well,
complaint.
so here's the issue,
It's a
though.
drain
When
on police resources.
I understand. When we came in here and talked to Lieutenant Slawatiki, that was on the 3rd. Okay? Sorry, that was on the 2nd. On the 3rd, and later in the afternoon on the 2nd. On the 3rd, in the morning, there was already a letter drawn up and waiting for my husband about the complaint being filed, him being verbally counseled, and a letter already typed and printed waiting for my husband in less than 18 hours. So, how does that happen? How did somebody, one, be able to file a complaint on themselves? Lieutenant Slavaticki filed a complaint on himself. Who verbally
That's not
counseled him?
unusual. If our officer believes that
We were also trying to figure out who verbally counseled him.
That would have been his supervisor. So, Captain Gervais, now I can't confirm that 100% because I was involved.
Exactly.
But it makes sense.
We were told that Captain Gervais was already off for the day. And so by the next morning when...
Thanks for watching the video. Viewers are encouraged to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. It helps motivate our team to keep bringing more eye-opening content. Original video links can be found in the description, so be sure to check them out and support the creators. Stay informed, stay vigilant, and always record. Until next time.